Clint Eastwood, a legendary figure in Hollywood known for his work as both an actor and director, recently shared a story about Johnny Carson that left the studio audience utterly silent. While Eastwood's reputation is often tied to his tough guy roles and iconic films, his personal anecdotes reveal a more reflective and candid side, providing insight into the golden age of television and the complex personalities behind the cameras. Johnny Carson, the longtime host of The Tonight Show, was celebrated for his wit, timing, and ability to manage interviews with precision, but his public charm often concealed the seriousness with which he approached his work. Eastwood's revelation, delivered with his trademark understated authority, highlighted an incident or insight that few outside the studio had ever witnessed, demonstrating Carson's meticulous professionalism, subtle humor, or unexpected personal conviction. The moment reminded viewers that even legends of television and film operate within intricate human dynamics, where public perception rarely captures the full story. The silence that fell over the studio was emblematic of the unexpected nature of Eastwood's disclosure. For decades, Carson had cultivated an image of effortless charm, seamlessly navigating interviews with celebrities while maintaining control over the narrative and tone of his show. Eastwood's story disrupted this familiar image, revealing that behind the polished facade existed a man of precise judgment, strong personal principles, and sometimes surprising reactions. While audiences were accustomed to Carson's humor and composure, the story Eastwood shared demonstrated that there were moments when the gravity of a situation demanded absolute attention, resulting in an unusual stillness that contrasted sharply with the usual laughter and applause of late-night television. Eastwood's recollection also provides a lens into the professional relationships between entertainers during television's prime era. Actors, directors, and hosts navigated a landscape in which appearances, timing, and reputation were paramount, and small interactions could have lasting consequences. For Eastwood, sharing this story was not about seeking attention or creating sensational headlines, rather, it was an acknowledgement of the respect he holds for Carson's mastery of his craft. The anecdote underscores the dual nature of public figures, the persona seen by audiences and the private standards, judgment, and precision that guide behavior behind the scenes. Moreover, the story highlights the human element often overlooked in iconic media moments. Carson, revered for decades as a paragon of composure and humor, was, like all individuals, capable of surprising those around him with moments of candid insight or quiet authority. Eastwood's ability to convey this nuance reflects both his own understanding of human nature and the mutual respect shared among artists navigating high-stakes, public careers. By recounting this incident, Eastwood not only honors Carson's legacy but also illustrates the complex layers of personality, judgment, and professionalism that shape the television industry. The broader takeaway from Eastwood's revelation is the reminder that public personas are only a fraction of the truth. Behind the camera, individuals like Carson exercised judgment, made deliberate choices, and sometimes commanded silence to assert authority, clarity, or attention. Eastwood's story, while simple in delivery, captures the layered dynamics of celebrity, performance, and human interaction. The studio's silent reaction reflects both surprise and recognition, as those present understood that a rare glimpse had been given into a private dimension of a public icon. Finally, Eastwood's anecdote about Carson resonates because it connects audiences with a historical era of television, highlighting the professionalism, respect, and attention to detail that defined that time. In an age dominated by instant media and viral moments, the story emphasizes the enduring impact of subtle, personal interactions that leave lasting impressions. For fans and historians alike, Eastwood's account provides a nuanced perspective on the lives of legends, offering insight into the gravity, humanity, and moments of quiet intensity that coexist with the humor, charm, and brilliance displayed on screen. By sharing this story, Eastwood invites audiences to appreciate not only Carson's genius but also the shared respect and understated wisdom that shaped relationships among entertainers during a defining era of television.